Rio, the twins got the ship ready. If we want to get out of here before you run out of power, we need to go now.
You're back! Did they shift any of your organs? Are you missing an iron arm? You can be a space pirate with a hook for a hand. Or an eye patch. You can start looking for treasure and mermaids.
Tick, tock, please. Settle down. Nobody lost any limbs or organs, and we certainly aren't turning into space pirates. We have a great deal of important work to do for the rebellion. Now that Kai and the others got to Earth, it should be smooth sailing from... Ah! You're doing what? No, wait. Rio, you're going to run out of electricity. Rio, why did you do that? I could have flown us to safety just fine.
Not with the engines on this ship, Taz. Yeah, they put through half our fuel supply in one blast. Even we can't fix something like that. It's super bad.
How bad are we talking?
Like the super duper bad. That means we don't have enough fuel to get to Earth. We might be able to make it to Earth's moon if we're lucky, but it's a stretch. Do you think the moon is really made out of cheese? I don't know, but I think a bunch of cows like to jump on it. Wow, really?
Boys. Rio, the ship doesn't have enough power to let you recharge your body, but Earth will. Do you think you have enough energy left to create a portal there? Just one small enough for yourself. Okay, good. Once you get to Earth, find Kai and the other two Irkens he found on our last mission. They can help you recharge your core. After that, contact Lorana and Keech. They're the rebels currently stationed on a base in Earth's moon. We'll find them and be able to get in touch with you that way. Understood?
Okay, so in the last 2 episodes, Dib got to meet his new neighbors, Commander Mux and Sick. They're secretly aliens, just like Zim. And a third guy named Zil also came to Earth for his revenge on Mux. Zib came back, they went to school, Zim even called the tallest too, and ta-da! After a super quick fight scene, everything turned out to be okay in the end. Now, Sick and Dib are still friends, even though Sick is an alien, and Zib is about to meet a bunch of new Irkens that have mysteriously come to Earth looking for Zim. I can't wait to see what happens next!
Kai, please do be careful. You're going to... Oh, Goodness gracious, that looks rather pain. Oh, heavens, be careful with those claws. They look sharp.
I hate to be a stick in the mud, but aren't you supposed to be a soldier or something? Have you never seen an actual fight before?
A soldier? Whatever gave you that idea, my dear?
Well, you've been traveling with us across the galaxy on all these missions. I'm kind of surprised that you're so appalled by this sort of thing.
I'm a poet, darling, not a brute.
Oh, great. That's very useful right now in this situation. Hey! Watch where you're shooting! So, Zib, is it? Fair warning, you've just challenged the baddest Irken in the rebellion.
Please! I've killed so many Irken it'd make your little green head spin, spin, spin. You're nothing special.
That's 'cause I've been holding back.
Huh?
Well, this was disappointingly dull, but at least it was over quickly. Goodbye, you freak of nature.
But you made one fatal mistake. 'Cause even with all that bulky armor you've got on, I still found your weak spot easy enough.
No, you didn't.
Zim, it's very important that you listen to me when I say this. I know you're very upset that the tallest aren't coming to Earth for you, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Perhaps you could continue your life here on Earth, not as an invader, but as a defector, like us.
My greatness is being utterly wasted by the Empire. I need a new mission. I need to work for someone that can truly appreciate how brilliant I am. Zim will not be denied his right.
Brilliance! Zim, are you even aware of how much trouble you've caused the Empire over the last few decades? Do you even know what crimes you've committed?
Being amazing is not a crime, Commander.
Murder, Zim! You have committed treasonous acts on multiple occasions, the worst of them being murder. Your hideous blob creature is what killed the tallest Miyuki all those years ago. She was probably the only competent ruler this empire ever had, and you murdered her!
Murder is a very strong word. Accurate, perhaps, but,
You still have her crown, one of the most valued and desired lost artifacts of ancient Urk, yet you keep it as a doorstop for your kitchen.
You can prove nothing!
I don't have to. Besides, it's not like I'm going to turn you in to the Empire. I'm a defector, remember? I may not be part of the Irken Rebellion. We only got to know about a year ago. It's not like the world has spread very far. But we still can't risk...
That's it! That's brilliant!
What are you suggesting? You go join...
Zim shall find his new place in the Irken Rebellion! I will become a respected leader, bringing glory to my team, and proving how amazing I am!
Oh, no. Zim, you can't just join the rebellion out of the blue. That's not how this works. I need you to just sit here and... Zim, wait here.
The almighty Zim waits for nobody!
Wait here. Alright, soldiers. What's going on out? Hey! Get away from him!
I need you to know, there are very few people that could catch my interest immediately for me not to kill you out of spite. But this is one of them. Hello, Commander. Long time no see.
Do I know you?
Probably not. You never did pay much heed to the groundlings. Too busy with your pets up there in the command ship.
Mux, what's going on?
Oh, is this the latest model? Hey there, little guy. Aw, did somebody get a widow banged up? You need to take better care of your toys, Commander. So irresponsible.
Hey, what's your problem, man?
You know, I honestly forgot you existed there for a second. I think I liked it better that way.
You didn't answer my question. What's your damage? And how do you know Mux?
Sorry, Skippy. I make it a point not to dump exposition all over corpses.
I don't skip that much.
Yeah, but we're not dead.
Come again?
You don't talk to corpses, but we're all alive here.
You're in my way, aren't you? Give it about 5 minutes.
What is all this senseless commotion on the doorstep of the mighty Zim? I demand the culprit submit himself for punishment immediately!
The greatest of all rebels, I found you at last. The humble Kai prostrates himself before your magnificence.
Huh? What is this nonsense? Who are you?
Wow, gee, thanks for asking us who we are after shooting us.
To be completely fair, I suppose we did start this little mix-up.
I guess you're right. Anyway, you're the amazing Zim I've heard so much about, huh? I'm not really all that impressed.
You puny Smeet, how dare you!
Smeet? I'm nearly 200 years old, you pathetic mewling little...
Whoa, don't talk about Zim that way. He may not strike that imposing a figure, but his actions have done more for the cause than our entire rebellion alliance combined.
Quo, darling, relax. Remember your breathing exercises.
I'm not going to focus on some couples meditation seminar crap right now. I'm going to rip him to shreds.
I do apologize for my partner's rude nature. He's normally quite sweet, but we've had a fairly long day. This is Quo and our enthusiastic associate. Here is Kai.
How strange. Commander, have you noticed that we all seem to only have 3 letters in our name? What's up with that?
Actually, my name is Sterling. That's 8 letters.
Wow, congratulations, you ruined his stupid trend. Hey, come on, man. Let's just get you patched up at home.
Look, Quo, Zim here is a damn hero. Have you ever sabotaged an entire invasion plan by painstakingly clawing your way to the top, only to then turn around and blow up your own invading army? Have you ever had the guts to then go right up to the tallest and demand to be put on the next plan too? I mean, sure, they exiled him to Earth for that one, but honestly, this isn't the worst place in the galaxy to settle down. Nice dumb locals, but they're smart enough to have air conditioning.
Hold it right there. State your name and business on this planet. Don't move. What are you doing here? Are you a rebel, or are you part of the Armada? Last warning. Who are you? Tell me before I blow those flickering lights you call eyes out of your head. You've had more than enough time to explain yourself now.
But I can't.
Keep your hands off of him.
Stand down, soldier. I can handle this one alone. What is wrong with you? He's a threat.
He's a friend, and you shot him.
With a stun gun!
Hey, buddy. If you're good to go, absorb some energy from this. We're gonna kick this guy's ass. Hey, Commander! I just want you to know that I've been waiting a long time for this.
I've already let one of you morons beat me. I'm not in the mood to be beaten by another one!
Ah!
Kai!
Hey! What are you three doing back here?
I'm putting
teaching
this
this
violent
upstart
maniac
ex-commander
in his
a
place.
lesson.
Can it wait? Zim has very important matters to attend to.
Yeah, I don't have time for you all to beat each other senseless. We're on the same team, you idiots. Now how about we head inside to sort this out without killing each other? Okay? Okay, let's go.
I do hope those children will be alright. There's so much violence on this planet, it must be frightening to them.
No, it's not fine. Zib, you can't just spend the rest of your stay here hiding in the basement and hating everybody. You have to get out and do something with someone else. What? Why? I'm already going to your horrible school, isn't that enough?
I think it would be nice for you to make some new friends. Being in the Zim Void sounded super lonely, and you're still focusing a lot of your energy on being sad about your world Zim. It could be good for your anxiety.
I don't have anxiety, you singular brain-celled child. Zib? Okay, fine. But it's not bad enough to warrant a friend. I don't even like most of the humans here. I don't see how it would make me feel any better.
But you're so lonely and mad. If you keep hating humans all the time, how are you ever gonna meet new people?
Who said his first friend had to be human?
Dib, remember what I said about your freaky paranormal stuff yesterday?
I know, but this isn't like that. Trust me, Gaz, this is a good idea. Wait, is that Tax ship? You still have it?
Of course I do. It's an alien spaceship. Why would I ever give that away?
It's because you are stupid, Dib. You're a stupid and careless, moronic human. I'm surprised you haven't forgotten I'm here. You never put me to good use, and you're too much of a big-headed idiot to even fly me in the first place. What could you possibly want now?
Actually, we had an offer for you.
As if I'd ever want anything from a hideous grub like you. Yet, do tell me.
Sick, did you bring the little robot from your house?
Oh, yeah. We have a ton of these laying around. I normally use them for spare parts and gears when I'm building stuff, but this one is still completely intact.
A Sir unit? Where did you get your hands on one of those?
That doesn't really matter, but if you accept our offer, I can plug the Sir unit into your ship's software for you to control. That way, you can switch between living inside the ship and roaming around in your new robot body.
I must admit, little Smeet, this does sound very interesting. However, I am still hesitant to agree to such a deal. What's the catch?
We need you to hang out with my little brother Zib. Just help him get around town to explore a bit, that's all. What? I'm not your brother. And are you dense? I'm not little either. Just roll with it for now.
Ugh, a smaller version of you? And from what my scanners are viewing, this child was also infected by DNA from Zim too. A fusion of the two people I hate most in the world. How delightful. I bet he's just as dumb as you, Dib.
Ha! She thinks you're stupid too. I like the trend I'm seeing.
Hey, I don't think Dib is stupid. He's very smart and nice.
Aw, thanks, Sick.
Don't flatter yourself. Sick likes everybody, that doesn't count.
Hey, that's not true.
Really? Name someone you don't like right now.
Rain?
That's not a real person, is it?
No, I made them up.
Exactly. So yeah, Sick doesn't count.
I guess that's just something else your puny mind can't wrap around, isn't it, Dib?
Why are you on their side? We're the same person.
Oh, please. I'm vastly superior to you. In fact, I bet you wish you were as smart as I am. For someone with such a big head, you really don't have much of a brain.
It's funny because it's true. Oh, I must admit, I do like this hybrid child. He's witty and bitter, far more competent than you as well.
Does that mean you'll go into town with him for the day?
I'll need time to adjust to my new body, but yes, I will partake in your little offer.
Awesome! Sick, can you get her set up?
Yep, 1 second.
Perfect! Zib, this is Tip. Tax Intelligence Programming. Tip, this is Zib. He's basically a fusion of Zim and I from another timeline, like you said.
A hybrid from another timeline? Then why are you here? What happened to your own?
Oh, I sorta blew it up.
You imploded an entire universe?
Yeah, I did.
You must tell me more about your adventures at once.
Hey, do you think Zim has gotten himself killed yet? The new Irkens look kinda tough and Zim is an idiot. Kind of like you.
But Mox is with Zim. He wouldn't let anything happen to his friend.
I don't think that they're... Whatever. Either way, I'm sure it's fine.
Just hang in there a bit longer, okay, buddy? Zim, my liege. I've been exploring the galaxy searching for you for years, decades even. It's such an honor to finally be in your presence. But before we discuss any further plans, I do have a small request.
Are you being serious right now? Please, tell me you're joking.
Commander, calm yourself. Of course they're serious. People would travel all across the stars to come meet the almighty Zim. And since you're clearly soldiers of great taste, considering you've come to worship me, I will generously grant you whatever request you may have. What is it?
My friend Rio here is an android. Unlike you and I, he needs electricity to survive. Do you think you could spare some for him to regain his strength?
Why, of course. It's much easier to bask in my greatness when properly energized. Go ahead and plug him into my computer board.
There we go. You feeling better, big guy?
But whatever could you possibly be doing here on Earth so soon, without Taz, might I add, and she's normally with you?
Yeah, not to mention those obnoxious brats you call kids. What gives? Why'd you show up so soon? Hate to break it to you, but not everybody knows sign language.
Kai, you're normally very good at reading Rio's emotions and expressions. Do you mind translating?
No worries, Sterling. I got this. Talk to me, pal. I see. Okay, here's the gist of what I got. Rio and the gang got caught up in some unfriendly fire and their ship's down to half a tank. He destroyed the mothership and they got away, but they've only got enough fuel to get to the Earth's moon, not the planet itself. Rio only had enough power to come here and warn us, so we gotta call the lunar base and let Keech and Lorana know that Taz and the twins are flying to their base.
How the hell did you get all of that from this? All I did was show you a picture of a ball.
Dear, it is very rude to shout indoors.
Whatever, fine. I'll call the lunar base for you. Just don't talk for too long. Right, still touchy subject. My bad.
Hello? Who's that? Rio! Oi, Lonnie! Rio's on the line!
Really? What a nice surprise.
Ain't it? I mean, really, Rio! You never call. You never write. I get that talking ain't your strong suit, mate. But you gotta come visit the base again soon, when your friend misses ya!
With that being said, if you're calling, it must be important.
What did he say?
Well, Taz and the twins will be flying their ship to our home in the lunar base. We need to prepare for their arrival.
Oh, that's great! I should get out my cigars as a welcome gift.
Keech, the twins are only 5.
Ain't never too early to start.
Yes, Rio, we'll call you back when their ship arrives. But thank you for the heads up.
What? Now that your little issue's been resolved, we can get back to what's important. Me. What else did you want to say about me?
Oh man, where to start? You're brilliant, a rebel mastermind. Remember that one time during impending doom when you decided—
Really starting to get on my nerves, Kai. We need to focus on finding someone to fix this ship. Ever since we crashed it, I haven't been able to make any progress on repairs. We don't have any of the proper tools or equipment that I need.
Repairs, you say?
My son Sick is an engineer, and a very good one too. He'd be able to fix your ship by tomorrow evening.
Alright, first off, Sick ain't your son. And don't pretend like you wouldn't drop him like a sack of bricks the second he was no longer useful for you.
How dare!
Second of all, why should we trust you with anything, Commander? You haven't even been a rebel for more than a year, tops. And you shot my disabled friend.
With a stun gun. I only shot him with a stun gun. I simply meant to disarm him in case he was a threat. He wasn't exactly giving me many answers to work with.
He can hardly talk, you manlet. Of course he didn't say anything. He thinks you're an untrustworthy scoundrel and a traitor to the rebellion.
I'm not a rebel. I'm a defector. The last thing I want is to start a fight with the tallest. Me and Sick came here to live peacefully on Earth and—
And what? Just sit by and let House and some others...
Calm down there, buddy. You don't need to exert yourself.
They've both got a point. Rebel or not, you used to be the highest ranking officer of the Empire, aside from the tallest themselves. How do we know we can trust you?
Everyone, please calm yourselves at once! The commander is working with Zim, and he has proven himself to be a very dependable ally. You wouldn't doubt the incredible judgment of Zim, would you?
No.
Exactly! Now the commander's little Smeed and I are both capable engineers, so we can repair your ship. Just bring it to my backyard through the dark of the night and we shall commence repairs in the morning. But if you're going to be interrupting my plans for these repairs, I'll need something in return.
Of course. I suppose that's only fair. What is it that you want?
4 key components to ensure the success of my latest scheme. You see, I'm building a new machine for very urgent matters I must attend to here on Earth. To complete my invention, I am in need of 4 more things. A hydraulic drill from the Dib's Stink Father, a large supply of scrap metal from the junkyard in town, a blowtorch for welding said metal, and the gas beast of box of, well... She purchased some for me earlier today after I traded with her an alien video game program. Let's just say that this box must be retrieved last and is the most important item for my ingenious plan to work.
Understood, rebellious mastermind. Don't worry, after Rio brings the ship back here for repairs, we'll set out to retrieve those components immediately. I am a highly trained stealth and recon operative, and my companions? Well, they do stuff too. Rio's awesome, though. We won't disappoint. Promise.
Speaking of deals, Zim, after hearing so much about your skills from Kai, I hate to admit it, but I'm actually in need of your services as well.
Don't be shy! Zim knows that he makes everyone else feel puny and pathetic. Go ahead, ask away to your heart's content.
See? I told you he would be willing to help.
Ugh, I know. I hate it when you're always right. Anyways, many years ago, my own tallest was murdered in a brutal accident on Vort Research Station 9. Her name was Miyuki, and was a very dear friend to me.
Tallest? Miyuki? Oh no.
I'm unaware of who killed her, but with your help, I believe we can track the culprit down and return the favor. Will you help me avenge the death of one of our greatest rulers?
Hey, I thought we were rebels. They aren't our tallest anymore.
Wrong! You and the android are rebels. Sterling and I are only here to avenge Miyuki. We don't need to take sides. We only want justice.
And it is justice that you shall receive. Of course Zim will help you.
Zim? Remember what we were talking about a few hours ago? About... you know what?
Actually, giving it some thought, maybe it's best if we just forget
Continue
the
this
whole
meeting tomorrow morning. I'm rather tired.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Come on, Rio. Let's use your weird superpowers to drag this ship to the backyard.
You are so dead.
Yeah, I know.
and for the eyes. The death shall be much more painful that way.
Got it. And hey, maybe we can engineer some bullets with tear gas. Gaz, can we mod that into the program?
As gruesome as it sounds, I think you're missing the point of these games.
Maybe you could try to add something that makes the world more colorful. All the maps you're playing are super bleak, no offense. They could use some yellow or pink.
Or maybe you should just play a more kid-friendly game in general? I wiped out an entire timeline, Dib. I can handle a bit of pixelated blood. That's not really why I was... That's odd. I didn't expect Mux to come get you so soon.
It's okay. Maybe Mux just wants to join us for game day. I don't know what the objective is to shoot a bunch of people, but that seems like a game Mux would like.
That's fair. It couldn't hurt to ask. Hey, Commander, we were actually wondering if you'd like to...
Why, son, there's no need for such fantastical titles. Nicknames aren't very scientific.
Gaz? Why is Dad here?
Beats me. I thought he was at another science convention this week. He's been going to those non-stop for the past few months.
Dad is here? Oh god, he'll kill me.
I can melt his face off with my plasma blaster.
Nobody is melting any faces. Sick, get in disguise. My dad can't see you like this.
Okay. Wait, I thought you told me your dad didn't believe in aliens. Wouldn't it be fine?
Sure, he hasn't believed me before, but that's because Zim always seems to cover his tracks somehow. None of my evidence was ever solid enough for Dad, yet seeing an entire alien rebel group living next door with multiple robots and spaceships, I think that would convince him!
Isn't that your whole thing, Dib? You want to expose aliens to Dad to prove they exist.
That was before before the aliens didn't pose a threat to the Earth. Now they're here to protect it from the Empire, and to that extent, even Zim isn't a problem. If Dad sees them in person and starts to believe in aliens, who knows what he'll do? What if he dissects everyone? Or worse, he could make
Tim,
a big...
I don't mean to be rude by interrupting, but your dad sounds really scary. I don't think I want to be here if he's at the door.
It'll be fine. I won't let anything happen to you.
Hey, sorry for interrupting your nerdy friendship moment, but Zib is going to explode if he sees Dad. He probably shouldn't be here.
Right! Tip, I need you to take Zib into town like we planned. Gaz, you go with them to make sure they don't get lost or kill somebody. Sick, as long as you're in disguise, you can stay here with me. We can probably get Mux to distract my dad while we go check on Zim.
Affirmative. Come, hybrid child. There is much to do.
I just messaged Mux. He'll be over here in a few minutes to meet your dad.
Perfect. Maybe things aren't going to end up too bad after all.
Stupid little... Can't even reach it. Thanks, Sterling. So embarrassing.
This isn't too difficult. We should have plenty of metal for Zim's strange invention by now. Perhaps we should head back.
That's tracks. I don't want to bring him too much. Besides, I think Quo's gonna need some time to talk shop with Zim after we've gathered all these tools.
Huh?
What are you talking about? You asked him about finding Miyuki's killer, right? How come? Was she important to you, somehow?
Yeah, you could say that.
Now, there's no need to pry, dear. If it's too personal, we do understand.
No, it's just... She was the only person who didn't make me feel... small.
Rio's right. We get it, man. Everyone here has gone through a lot of crap in the last few decades. Kinda comes with the territory, you know?
Sure, let's go with that.
You're our new neighbors, correct? I must say, it's very nice to see my son finally making some friends that share his weird little interests. I was getting worried he stayed locked away in his room forever, obsessed with that Zim kid. Now, what did you say your child's name was, Commander?
My son's name is Sick. He's a very skilled engineering student, and he's very curious about anything new. So I can understand why him and Dib get along so well. They've been practically inseparable since we moved in. To be honest, it's been a long time since I've seen him so happy. I'd do anything to keep it that way.
Now, Commander. Even with your military background, there's no need to think of violence. I'm sure the boys are having a good, safe, and peaceful time playing with their strange little green friend, Zim.
Any word from the rebels? They left a few hours ago. I'm surprised they aren't back yet.
Don't worry, Dib. Quo and Sterling dropped off some scrap metal a while ago, so now Kai and Rio are just stealing a hydraulic drill from your dad.
They seriously couldn't have asked me to go get it? I mean, it's in my house.
Of course you wouldn't understand, Dib. It's all part of the showmanship. We Irkens take a great pride in making a spectacle of our work. And who wouldn't enjoy putting on a grand show for Zim?
I don't really think it's warranted, that's all.
Aw, but it's so much more fun this way.
For once, Zim can agree with your ridiculous friend. It is much more fun.
Besides, you don't have to be too worried about it. I installed some noise-canceling shields in your house before we left. That way, your dad won't hear any chaos they cause on the second story, and I already told Mux to keep Professor Membrane downstairs.
Really? How'd you figure that out so fast?
I'd do anything for you, Dib. You're my best friend.
Aw. But either way, I should probably go make sure they aren't getting in any trouble. I'll be back before they even grab the drill.
Okay, bye, Dib.
You confuse me, little smeet.
Huh? I do? Why? Are the blueprints I sketched not clear enough? I did use crayons for some of the color coding.
No, the almighty Zim can read them perfectly fine. Although Gur may have eaten your extra box of crayons, leaving Norman and Computer to fix his broken chest cavity.
Oh, then, what's wrong?
You're just so contradictory. You're intelligent enough to construct elaborate gadgets and repair complex machinery within a matter of minutes, yet you have close to no common sense whatsoever. How can somebody so smart still be so painfully stupid?
I don't know. Mux says I'll learn to be more careful when I enter my life as a prime, but that'll be in like 8 years from now, so I got some time.
You fool! Zim already understands the life cycle of an Irken far better than you could ever have mastered in a few measly years of educational training. With that matter aside, you're a very skilled engineer, despite your lack of experience. Especially after losing an arm and an eye in such a horrid way. Yet you still insist on wasting your skills following around the revolting Dib Beast and tagging along on his pathetic monster hunting missions. Why would you do such a thing? Do you not want to become a powerful inventor?
I actually have no idea what I want to do. Sure, I am a good engineer, but that's just because it's what I was trained to do. I might actually want to try learning to draw. I've already doodled some fun stuff in my journal. See? What do you think?
They're not horrible.
Well, that's a good start.
I must admit, as much as you continue to puzzle me, I have to say that your determination is admirable for someone so young. Perhaps even the amazing Zim could learn a thing or two from this discussion, even if you still are scrawny and obnoxious.
That's great! Maybe when the others get back, they'll like my drawings too. I wonder what's taking them so long.
Rio, I'm in. We know the drill is hidden somewhere in the professor's laboratory, so I'll try to break in through the main entrance. Find a way to meet me inside from another entrance and be as stealthy as possible. The less evidence we leave behind, the better. Rio, I said... Okay, whatever. Now, if I were a hydraulic drill, where would I be? Huh? What is it, Rio? Don't be stupid, Rio. There's no way a highly intelligent man like Professor Membrane would stash such a powerful tool in plain sight. It's obviously a decoy. Wow, that was easier than expected. Okay, now we just need to cover our tracks. Huh. Or we just book it before he catches us. Wipe the cameras, Rio. Good enough.
Wow, that's great. Exactly as planned. Perfect.
Quo, there's no need for sarcasm. I bet the other group is being just as chaotic as us. Isn't that right, Dib?
Who, Zib? Oh, please. I bet he's too scared of the other people in town to cause any real damage. Besides, Gaz said she'd keep them in line.
Look, I don't understand. Just leave me alone.
Give us your car so we can drive it off a cliff. It off a cliff. It off a cliff.
Yeah, hand it over, old man.
Don't make the kid ask you twice, cowardly human!
Excellent! With this drill, I can finish perfecting my latest invention. It will be glorious. Now, thanks to some help from Sick, the incredible Zim has managed to repair your ship in record time. All you must do is bring me a blowtorch for mending and the Gaz's secret box.
Good idea, man. Zim, Rio will be able to take care of any mending work you need.
Great! The device is in my backyard. Go mend it into proper order as my instructions detail. And then, once I am supplied with Gaz's box of assault ammo, it will be ready for battle.
Gaz should still be in town with Zib and Tip. I can use my glider to fly out there and go alert them to come back here.
Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and go get them! And make sure Zib is with you. It is of great importance to my latest scheme.
Wait, what exactly do you want Zib here for?
He is integral to my ingenious plan.
Will he get hurt?
No, you filthy dib beast. He's not going to get hurt. At least not a lot.
Oh, Mux just sent me a message. He says that we should get into disguise quickly because Professor Membrane wants to come over to see what we're playing at Zim's house. He could be here any minute, so maybe we should... guys? Dib, maybe you shouldn't...
Shut up, Sick! Shut up!
Gentlemen, please, we should all take a moment to calm down and...
Get your filthy hands off me!
Hey! Don't touch my boyfriend, you little... This was her crown. You murdered her.
Murder is such a strong word. You killed my tallest!
Whoa, Sterling, wait!
And after we crashed the car off of the cliffs, we dumped a few stolen fireworks down into the explosion. They went off everywhere.
Not bad, kid. You got style. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot earlier.
Yeah, maybe I was a bit harsh. To be fair, you did jump to attack me out of the sky. That would have been shocking to anyone.
Well, I mean, the first words out of your mouth, you said you'd killed several of my... species. Why is our ship taking off? Rio, what's happening?
Kai! How nice of you to show up. I've been meaning to thank you for taking us to meet your false hero. He's the exact killer I've been looking for. And now that I've finally found him, I can take my revenge. I'll fly us directly to the Irken Empire to inform them of your crimes. And then we shall bring you to the almighty Tallest for your long-awaited execution!
What? Sterling, come on, man. Talk some sense into your boy toy. We both know you're not like this. What happened to being a poet and a writer? You hate violence. Why are you backing him up on this?
I'm sorry, Kai. I truly am, but I already know what side I'm on.
I understand. And I'm sure you understand that the rebellion won't go quietly. Ugh. Okay, what idiot put blasters on our transport ship?
Zim may have made a few improvements to the shuttle's design, so you're welcome.
Now, Rio, we all know you're quite the glass cannon. Your attacks are strong, but you have almost zero defense skills. It wouldn't be hard to blast you out of the way.
Quo, stop it! We've already done enough. Besides, Rio has destroyed entire fleets of ships before. I'm fairly certain shooting down one wouldn't be a big issue for him. We should go now while we still can.
Fine. You have a point. Let's get to the Empire quickly. Zim, here. It's the last thing you need for your invention. Please, you said it was a weapon, right? Rio can't waste any more power, and I can't fly fast enough to catch up to their ship. Can you use your machine to, shoot it down or something?
Ha! Finally! The ammo my brilliant device needs. It may not be capable of shooting down Quo's ship, but I can still use the gadget for its intended purpose. Yeah! Zeb! Your face is ugly!
Ah! You stupid little brat!
Prepare for retribution of this heinous crime.
You'll never take me alive! Take this, and that, and this, and another one, just for you and your stupid, ugly face!
He's just an idiot, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
What? That accusation is false.
Oh, really? Then why would you spend an entire day tricking highly skilled rebel agents into building a catapult for water balloons? Why are you so focused on targeting Zib anyway? He hasn't even done anything since he got here.
That is of no concern to you, Dib. Just sit back and try to wrap your puny mind around it as you watch my next glorious invention come to life.
No, I'm not going to just sit back and watch. When have I ever done that? And it is my concern, because I don't want you doing anything to my brother.
You're what? You must be joking! Just as Gas said, Zib is to return to his own world once my computer is upgraded enough to fix his pack. That was the agreement! I do not want to deal with two of you idiots chasing me around. One is enough.
Are you kidding me? He needs our help. He's lonely, he's anxious, he's hurt, and what? After we help him, we're supposed to just send him off to that wasteland of a timeline? It was destroyed, Zim. There's nothing left for him there. I was thinking he could stay here with Gaz and I. Dad is almost never home, and it would be nice to have some more company anyway.
Nonsense! This is absolute nonsense! You are much more of a bigger fool than I had ever imagined! Your incompetence will lead to a further downfall of your pathetic planet!
Really? You think I'm incompetent? Are you really so self-absorbed that you can't even see through your own miserable failures?
What are you talking about? Zim is simply ahead of his time!
Are you kidding me? Take a look at yourself, Zim. You're so much of a failure that your own empire sent you to Earth just to get rid of you. You're not wanted on Irk, you're certainly not wanted on Earth, and I can't think of anywhere else in the entire galaxy that would actually tolerate having you around for longer than 3 minutes. You're so delusional that you can't even understand any of it. Your missions always fail, your ideas always fail, you always fail, Zim. You've never won any of our battles, and yet you're so lost in your own head that you can't see what's right in front of you.
Well,
You've harassed me for years over a mission that wasn't even real to begin with, and now you're trying to join a rebellion that doesn't want you around either. Don't you get it? You're not special, you're not an invader, you're not a rebel, you're not a brilliant scientist, you're nothing! You're nothing, and at this rate, that's all you'll ever be! Wait, no, I wasn't... Zim, I didn't mean...
You really think that I didn't know that I was nothing? My pack was defective from day one. Of course I'm destined for a life of exile.
Zim, please don't.
Do I like to pretend?
What?
Do I like to pretend that none of that is true? Yes, I do. I like to pretend I'm something more than just a worthless nothing, a defective freak, just grasping at the idea I'm something better than this mess of a person, but it's just that in the end, it's fake. It's pretend. Why do I even keep trying? The whole universe seems to be against me anyways. Even back in the Empire, I was a joke.
Well, maybe if you didn't always
act like such a pretentious kindergartner.
Pretentious? It's not a skill that Zim lacks. It is merely self-control. Why else would I have gotten exiled from the very start? If Zim wasn't so careless, he wouldn't have committed high treason.
I'm a failure.
Yes, you are. But I am not.
Dad?
Membrane, if you so much as point that gun at my son, I will tear those metal arms right off.
Why are you so calm about this? There's a bunch of aliens right in front of you. How are you not freaking out now that you know aliens exist?
Son, isn't it obvious? I've always known about the Irken Empire. I just never took your mission seriously because... come on. It's Zim. He's not exactly a major threat to anybody.
Wait, what?
But now, I have to come clean. Because that Quo character seems like a much bigger threat to Earth's future.
My Tallus, it is with great urgency that I requested your presence today. Yeah, that's kinda why we're here already.
Right. What do you two want? Make it fast. I don't really want to be in the presence of someone so pitifully short for too long.
Yeah, it's funny because you're tiny. This is no laughing matter. After years of research, I finally managed to find who murdered Tallus Miyuki. It was an Irken defect hiding on the planet Earth. His name is Zim. Zim!
Didn't we already deal with him enough the other day? Why does he keep coming back to us?
I can assure you it won't be an issue for long. You see, once I bring Zim to the Armada, we can properly execute him like— What? You wanna bring Zim here?
Guards! Take these two puny soldiers to the dungeon!
My Tallus, no, I discovered the culprit of one of Earth's greatest crimes! You can't just lock—
Quo, dear, are you going to be alright?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Don't say that. We're in such diverse company.
Who cares? We failed. Yuki's death will never be avenged, and it's all my fault.
Silly boy. What's got you so down?
Huh? What the— No. It can't be.
It's been such a long time. Quo, I've missed our little chats. And now that you've finally come home, I believe there's a contract with your name on it. Remember, we had a deal. And now it's time for you to pay the fee.
Oh my. It looks like you stumbled right into my trap, little mouse. How deliciously fortuitous. And now that I have you here, I see no use in petty pleasantries or frivolous wordplay. But I must say, you certainly took your sweet time falling into my web. I would tell you to prepare yourself, but no amount of preparation could brace you for the pure and utter torment I have planned for you.
Have you just been watching and waiting to pull this skit the entire time we've been on the ship?
Of course, my little nemesis. I've had my eye on you for a long... Oh man, I can't believe I wrote that line. It's so bad. I guess that's what I get for writing my script so late at night.
Yeah, that's on you, pilot. I told you to go to bed like 1,000,000 times, but you just turned up your music and didn't listen to me. Lardnar is gonna be super mad at you.
Hey, hands off the merchandise. Ugh, but you're right. I really should get more sleep. Hold on, why are you wearing a cloak? You already have your hat.
And it's a cute hat.
Yes, it's a very cute hat, so why the cloak?
I don't know. Why were you pretending to be some goofy supervillain in the middle of our stealth mission?
It's called method acting, you uncultured plebeian. I must get in character for the space station's next show. It's very hard to be recognized in a dimension-hopping theater, all right? I was lucky to get such a good role. Besides, if Lardnar wanted us to take these missions so seriously, I think he would have a better cover story than a silly magical theater company that travels the multiverse. Wasn't he some great rebel leader or something back on his own world?
Yeah, but that resisty group thingy kind of flopped. So now he likes to put on shows with us. And these missions are important so we can steal supplies for the set. I found a Pez dispenser once.
Ah, yes, the Pez dispenser, the most invaluable asset to any aspiring theater troupe.
There are a lot of things you can do with a Pez dispenser, pilot.
No, Jammy, there are two. Eating candy and building primitive weaponry. Neither is imperative to our line of...
My point is, these theater shows are bringing more peace across the galaxy than that silly resisty ever did. We're bringing people together from all sorts of different worlds and timelines. That's gotta count for something.
You only like it because you get to make a lot of friends.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
All right, then. You want to play that annoying song on the flight back to the station? It's gonna be a long ride, and I don't want to think about running into this universe's version of me while we go past Earth.
Oh, you mean the really loud one that Tack hates?
That's the one!
Yes, play it!